Team Galaxy, the Diamond Clan, the Pearl Clan, man, none of that matters. We're here now, so you know what that means. We're out here forming the Shanks Clan, the most unstoppable clan with the most powerful deity. Adaman, Irida, you can both argue with each other all you want. You're just lucky that we're not getting mad at you for praying to the wrong god. Alright, what is going good, y'all? Soul here, and welcome back to my story mode. So quite obviously, this is not the review just yet for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. It's still in progress and still on its way. It may be a little later than expected, but I guess it is what it is. In general, it feels like I've been kind of slacking on content for the last month, and I kind of wanted to pick that back up. So, because these last couple of trailers for Pokemon Legends Arceus really got the gears going and everything like that, I decided it was time to sit down and talk about a couple of theories and things that I thought up while watching these trailers. And from now on, I think I gotta keep an alarm set for 6 AM every morning because they always drop news at the most random time and I can never pinpoint or calculate when it's gonna happen. And I hate missing news like that, man, especially when it's something crucial. Long story short though, I do not want to sit here and slip up on any more Pokemon Legends Arceus. I want to talk about that game as much as possible before it comes out next month, because after this trailer, I've got a lot to talk about, specifically about the Diamond and Pearl clans and why they're so important. We also need to have a conversation about this quote-unquote Sinnoh deity that they both worship, because honestly, it may not be as simple as we think. Alright, why don't we stop beating around the bush and start talking about the Diamond and Pearl clans and maybe try and throw in some theories as to why they may be so crucial to this story here. So much like I said in my previous video, the Diamond clan and I guess some of the Pearl clan by technicality have already been introduced to us. We just didn't know that they were part of a clan. We met Lian, we met Mai, we met Arceus, we met that one bald dude that was camping outside of town or whatever he was doing, the really shy guy. Although oddly enough, it seems that a majority of the characters that we've run into so far all stem from the Diamond clan. I don't know if that's on purpose because there's so many different crucial characters that are part of the Pearl clan that we haven't met yet, and that may spoil things if we figure them out now, I don't know. But we have met a lot of the Diamond clan members already. However, this is the first time that they're being formally introduced to us as a clan. Thanks to this trailer, we've now been fully introduced to the clan leaders, who are completely at odds with each other because of, not kidding, religious beliefs. It's kind of vague when it comes to the explanations of their beliefs, but I'll read them as best I can. Apparently, the people of the Diamond clan often speak of the importance of cherishing the present and living in the moment with one's allies. On the other hand, members of the Pearl clan frequently advocate the importance of valuing the vast, spacious land shared with others. I'll be honest, y'all, I'm not really sure what to make of either of those, but I can make my best guesses. For dummies like me, I have to imagine that it goes something like this. The Diamond clan tends to be a little more selfish. They have what they have and they want to keep things that way. They like how things are and they don't really care for change too much. On the other hand, the Pearl clan believes in growing, expanding, building on what they have, and they believe in a stronger form of togetherness, to the point of possibly even getting pushy about it, which is why the Diamond clan is not in favor of what the Pearl clan likes to do. And so you bring the Diamond clan's stubbornness together with the Pearl clan's pushiness, and that pretty much creates conflict. It's kind of like one of those unstoppable force meets immovable object type situations, the immovable object obviously being the Diamond clan. Now, like I said, those explanations are extremely vague, so we don't know what any of their goals are, or what their morals are, or anything like that just yet, but we'll come to that when we come to that. My interest lies in the fact that we finally know the trainer types that we're going to be battling throughout our journey. Some of you may remember a while back that I was a little bit alarmed about the fact that we had yet to see any trainers in this big ass open world that we're apparently going to be exploring. I mean, obviously there was no way that they weren't going to have other trainers to battle in a Pokemon game, but I was really confused considering the fact that we work for what was apparently the early version of Team Galactic, which is the evil team that we know now. Now I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to be constantly battling against Diamond members as well as Pearl members. I have no doubt in my mind that this is going to be one of those territorial situations where we, as exploration team members, are going to stumble upon their territory, trespass, and get in some huge trouble. Now the Pearl clan, they might listen to reason, but the Daimond clan, they're probably super stubborn and really annoying with it. I imagine that interaction that we see between the clan leaders in Jubilife City is because we stumbled onto their territory and they're trying to tell the Galactic team to piss off. Obviously, the ancestors of Rowan and Cyrus aren't going to take to that lightly. They're probably going to be like, well, tough titties. We've got a Pokédex to create. And so with that, both leaders are probably going to let us off with some kind of warning. However, if we trespass on any of their land, or if their trainers see us in the wild, it's pretty much on sight. And with that, we now have full reason to battle any of the trainers that we encounter in the wild, whether it be Daimond Clan or Pearl Clan. Now, it's still very possible that there are other people around to battle, however, I kind of doubt it, mostly because the term Pokemon trainer doesn't even exist for these people yet. So unless you're like us and part of the Galaxy Exploration team, or you're part of the Daimond or Pearl clan, you most likely don't even train Pokemon. But whatever the case may be, I have no doubt in my mind that these clans are more than big enough to accommodate for how big this region is and how many trainers are going to be around for us to battle. I have no doubt in my mind that each clan has lords and wardens and noble Pokemon posted up everywhere around the region for us to handle. So we know exactly what we're going to be building our strength against, and that's what's important to me. So now that we know gameplay wise what the Daimond and Pearl clans are going to be doing for us, I have a couple of theories as to how they could possibly, maybe, play into the story. But before we get into these theories, I have one crucial question. Who is this deity that they both look up to so much? This thing had to have been spotted at least once for people to go absolutely gaga over whatever it did to make them worship it so hard. But what exactly is it? Now, there's been two very big theories going around. The first and most obvious guess is that this deity that they worship is just Arceus. But isn't that just a little too simple, a little too obvious? Now, I know that this is Pokemon that we're talking about, and they're not usually the craziest storytellers when it comes to their games, but Pokemon Legends Arceus is a completely different situation, so there may be more here than we might initially believe. Now, the other theory is kind of the one that I'm leaning towards the most, and y'all could call me completely wrong, incorrect, dumb, whatever. That's totally fine, they're just theories. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm just happy to play the game. Now, this other theory that's going around is that the deity that they worship is a mixture of Dialga and Palkia. Now, on one hand, there's a lot of people that believe that's ridiculous because they just use that statue in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl as a promotional thing, just so that, hey, we don't want to separate the statues, so we just kind of mush them into one to make them look like one creature. But hey man, things can change all the time when it comes to storytelling. You never know which direction a story may take. Also, those two being one entity at one point would make a lot of sense and answer a lot of questions. Why do those two hate each other so much? Especially if something like time and space are supposed to go hand in hand, aren't they supposed to be like working together? Also, if you look back at the general plot of Generation 4, you kinda have to think about it. Why was the red ring created to capture one creature if there's quite obviously two? You get where I'm going with this now? Things start to add up after a little bit. The craziest thing is, that came to mind during this recording. I did not script that part out whatsoever. But simply put, it's just one of those things where the more you think about it, the more it makes sense. But now, you've got that idea in your heads, which is gonna lead me to my next point here. Now this is gonna sound crazy, but what if we were to get caught up in the middle of a war? War is not completely out of the question for Pokemon, especially in a game that takes place so far in the past. If anything, I see this as a very similar concept to the Maxie vs. Archie thing back in Generation 3, but on a much grander scale. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kyogre and Groudon are very powerful deities, don't get it twisted. However, time and space is not something that you mess with as opposed to the land and the sea, which we do on a daily basis. But to give you an idea of my thought process, I have no doubt in my mind that we, the player, the Daimond clan, and the Pearl clan are all going to encounter this deity. The Daimond clan is going to make its case about its beliefs and morals, and the Pearl clan is going to do the exact same. The deity is most likely going to become some kind of irritated or upset or something like that, and most likely very conflicted to the point where it might actually end up splitting. And now both clans have their own unique powerful deity, the Diamond clan with Dialga and the Pearl clan with Palkia. Or possibly vice versa if Pokemon wants to get weird again like they did with Black and White, but anyway, we're in 4th gen right now. This is the first time since like Pokemon Emerald that we've had to deal with two opposing sides of one another. But this is also the first time we have a game that's set so far in the past, and what usually happens in the past to attempt to solve conflict? War! So yeah, I'm just saying I think that it's a very valid possibility. Obviously, the job of us as the player and the main character would be to try and stop this war. So, while those two opposing clans are completely at each other's throats with the power of gods on their side, we have to go find our own god, the god, Arceus, to try and stop it. Arceus would either put a stop to it itself or have us create the red ring to maybe try and reconnect them or calm one of them down or something along those lines. Not entirely sure, but something there just kind of makes sense, right? Again, this is all just speculation. I don't know exactly how it's going to go down, but based on the future that we have for Pokemon now, we know that both Palkia and Dialga decided to stay separated and Arceus decided to stay hidden. So how the end of that's gonna play out, that is completely beyond me. I could not tell you. Now, I do have a couple more theories as to how this story might actually play out. Now, this first one is kind of very unlikely, especially after hearing everything that we just talked about, but I'll go ahead and throw it out there anyway. There's a very slight chance that they may actually have us choose sides. When we come to first meet these commanders, that's probably the point where we'll end up deciding based on beliefs who we want to run with. Do we want to run with Adamant and the Diamond clan or Irida and the Pearl clan? Hell, it would be super awesome if we had a mechanic where if you defeat more trainers on one opposing side, then it'll automatically lean you towards the opposing side. For example, if I wanted to join the Pearl clan, which would be a foolish decision by the way, I would go ahead and absolutely mollywop any Diamond clan members I see on the field. That would lean the story in quite a couple of directions, and it would be completely up to you how you want to take that journey. Now trust me, I'm fully aware that this is kind of a ridiculous thing to pitch for a Pokemon game because we have never had that much control of the story in a Pokemon game before, but Pokemon Legends is so new and so different that, honestly, it's hard to tell what's coming. It's interesting. It's only fair to make such a wild guess, you know? But then we snap back to reality and remember, oh right, this is Pokemon that we're talking about. They probably wouldn't do something like that. Which is why my next theory is a lot more likely and a lot easier to swallow. Hear me out. I believe that it's very possible that one of the sides is actually evil. But what if I told you I didn't really believe that it was the Diamond and Pearl clans? Now hear me out for a second. What if the Galaxy Exploration team actually has ulterior motives? Now obviously at first it wouldn't be a thing. We are working for them after all, and we just want to create the Pokédex and do what's best for the world. Absolutely, of course. But what if there's somebody on the inside? Somebody that's doing all of these different tasks, handing them out, giving all these different orders for something that's not specifically meant to help create the Pokédex? Hell, I think it's very possible that we may end up getting a mission to go and capture this deity that they believe in, bring it back to the Galaxy Exploration team, and something else happens that we're not exactly expecting. Now, I'm not trying to throw shade at just anybody now. Rowan's ancestor obviously most likely has nothing to do with that. Neither does that professor that actually travels around and brings us the starter Pokemon that we get. No, I don't think they have anything to do with it. However, there's two big things that I need you guys to keep in mind for a second. A, that the Galaxy Federation eventually turns into Team Galactic years down the line. And B, Cyrus is the leader of said evil organization. And guess who's a crucial part of the Galaxy Exploration team? Yeah, Cyrus's great-grandmother. Now, like I said, it may be just a little bit too early to throw any kind of shade, but the facts of the future are there, so it's definitely something to keep in mind. Which is why I think that it is very, very possible that it's going to be our job as the player to not only get Arceus' help, but to also get the cooperation of both the Diamond clan and the Pearl clan so that you can all take down the Galaxy Exploration team together. And that one right there, I personally feel is much more in Pokemon's ballpark than being caught in the middle of a war. But hey, maybe I'm wrong, maybe nobody's evil, maybe all 3 teams have to team up and take down the deity or possibly even Arceus if something goes down. Who knows? I don't. But we'll see how things play out. Maybe we gotta get all 3 so that we can fight Giratina or something. Nah, I doubt it. But anywho's lose it, that just about wraps up all of the theories that I have regarding the Diamond and Pearl clan in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I could be completely wrong, or maybe I made a good guess somewhere along the line. I have no idea. Pokemon Legends Arceus is such a new concept to Pokemon that it's hard not to think about and consider more new possibilities for it, you know what I mean? But we'll have to see what happens when the time comes. But now I think that it's safe to go ahead and pass the mic over to you guys. What do you guys think is gonna happen within Pokemon Legends Arceus regarding the Diamond and Pearl clan? Do you think that one of my theories were right? Do you have a theory of your own? Because my theory is completely just dog water, makes absolutely no sense. Go ahead and tell me everything in the comment section below because you know that I'm always down there with you guys. This kind of theorizing is super fun for me and I want to see what you guys think about it. But with that, I'm gonna leave it to you and I'm gonna skedaddle on out of here. I'd like to thank you guys ever so much for watching. I truly do hope you enjoyed. Do me the absolute greatest favor of dropping a like and a comment and consider subscribing for more content just like this. And with that, I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. Thanks again, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Do me the greatest favor of taking good ass care, and I will see you all next time. Bye!